and welcome. So the fact that you've got to this point tells me that you are someone who is perhaps a business owner looking to get more exposure or support for your business. Now I'm going to go through a little presentation just to give you a few steps so that even if you don't decide to join the Black Pants Project after this, at least you've gone away with some value and you haven't kind of wasted your time. The fact is, many of us run our enterprises in silo. We do it independently because perhaps we started a business because we didn't want anyone telling us what to do. I know that was one of the reasons I started a business. I was sick and tired of managers telling me X, Y, and Z. I felt like I could do certain things better, and therefore I decided, you know what, maybe it's best for me to set up my own initiatives. And that might be the same for you. Maybe you just like the idea of having something that belongs to you, having something that you can grow and perhaps bring people in to work for you one day. Or perhaps that's where you're at now and you're just looking for an opportunity to grow and scale past what your capabilities may be at this time. And so what we do as a project is we bring high net worth individuals in to deliver that kind of consultancy and support that you'll need. So for example, if you are someone who does want to grow your enterprise, wouldn't it be better if you were sitting down with someone who's already done that? That's kind of what this project is about. It's about getting into the spaces where we can find these individuals and bring them back to the community to support you. So without further ado, I've got a little chart in the back here. I'm just going to go through a few steps which I feel will help to just clarify where you might be at present. A lot of us don't usually kind of take that time aside to really plot down, okay, what is it that I need to do today? So let's not think too far ahead right now. What is it that I actually need to do right now at this moment that's going to be of most benefit to my business? So we're going to go back here. Just going to do a little short kind of 5-minute presentation just to get a little bit of a sense of, where you might be right now and what the kind of urgent, important, non-important tasks are, so that you can start to kind of see, okay, well, maybe today I don't need to do that. I should probably focus on this area of my business. That way, you're able to scale your business faster because you're focusing on the areas that are of the most importance. So, bear with me 1 second. I'm going to head over here and I'll see you there. Here we have a very simple chart. Now you can set this up in your home, in your office, wherever it is that you feel. You just need that 5 minutes just to get a bit more clarity on the tasks that you need to complete for the day. Now I do this just with kind of post-it notes and a board like this, but you can do it obviously with a whiteboard as well. Just create the sections. So you've got non-important tasks, important tasks, urgent tasks, and non-urgent tasks. Now what's the difference between urgent and non-urgent? So urgent is something like, okay, what do I have to do today? If I don't do this today, then it will be of detriment to my business. So for example, that could potentially be answering phone calls. So that's something quite generic. That is something that might be quite generic for your business, but it's something that, if you need to do that for your business, if you're getting leads kind of via phone call, then of course an important thing will be to answer those phone calls. So that's an urgent thing to do. Now, one of the things we look at with the Black Pants Project is how can we outsource some of these tasks that might be urgent, but not the best use of our time. So one of the good ways that you can do this, if you are kind of operating a micro or small scale business, and you don't have the kind of budget perhaps to hire, a full-time member of staff, there's services like virtual PA services online. They have their own phone numbers and you can literally divert your calls to them, give them a sales script from your business, and they can take some of this load from you if you are someone who's getting a lot of phone calls. Let's say that you are someone who receives a lot of email kind of leads. What we try and do is help our clients to get to a point where they're getting regular kind of emails through their kind of funnels that have been set up, so landing pages, etc., etc. So if you don't have a landing page at the moment, that's something that is just literally like the thing you're looking at on this website, it's just one page where it has the information that the customer is either interested in or not interested in, perhaps has an offer of some sort. So an urgent task might be for you to set up and a kind of a way of managing emails. So put that on there, managing or responding to emails. Because of course, if you don't respond to the emails, that doesn't look good on your business. If somebody's emailed you and you're taking, you haven't given them kind of a holding email to say we'll get back to you within, I don't know, 24 hours, 48 hours, whatever it is, that's not very professional, and the potential customer might decide to go elsewhere. So this is why I say this is in the important category, but it's also urgent. These are things that need to be addressed probably on a daily basis. So what you can do is you can kind of niche this down. So if it's managing and responding to emails, it's about saying, okay, well, are these emails urgent right now? Do I have to deal with them right now? So I would kind of probably put this one in the middle, because there are emails that are potentially kind of more important for you to respond to, because it might be, I don't know, a higher ticket offer that someone's interested in terms of your business. You have a product that's more of a high value product, and that's something that someone might be emailing you about, so that's important. But if it's not something that's a high ticket, value product that you're selling, and somebody's interested in that might, you might be able to hold that off. So it might not be as urgent. That's why I've put it in. It is important, but it's not as urgent. So this is something that you can go through on a daily basis. You can also do it in terms of, you can do it daily, but you can also do it kind of bi-monthly. If you've got an advisory board of some sort, you can talk to them about, what are the important tasks that we need to make sure we're doing day to day. So what's non-important? Because this is why many business owners fail. It's not because their business isn't good. It's not because they don't have a product that is of worth or value. It's because they spend a lot of time doing the non-important tasks. So the way I kind of see this is, most tasks in your business are important for some reason or another. But what happens is, for example, if you're a business owner that needs to be focusing on answering calls, responding to emails, but you're spending the majority of your day trying to create content for social media, what needs to happen is you need to start batch creating that content so that it comes out of this column of being able to attract leads to your business, and it becomes more passive. So if you can batch create your content, so what I mean by that is spend 2-3 hours a day for one day in the month, and just create the content that you'll need for the month. And again, if this is something that you can't commit to, hire a freelancer, go onto Fiverr or people.com, peopleperhour.com, and try and find someone who will be willing to create the content that you need for your social media page. That way you're focusing on things like, so what did I say here? Social media. Really and truly, it's not the most important thing. It doesn't actually, it's not allowing you to have time to properly implement the systems into your business that you need to make sure that the customers that you have can stay customers. It's actually taking up a lot of your time. So in terms of social media, yes, it's important, but to be doing that on a daily basis is not the most practical use of your time. That's why I put it in non-important. Yes, it has a purpose to get people to you, but the best way to do that is to create the content in one go, and then literally that's done for the month, and you could focus on the more important things. So that could be, I mentioned something like setting up a landing page that brings people to your business. Now, if you're getting a lot of organic phone calls, organic emails and people are asking you, oh, you know, I don't quite know what your business does. A landing page will really help with that, because you can create some sort of 5-10 minute video that explains what your business does, explains the products that you offer, whether it's a cream, whether it's a soap. It explains the benefits of this so that they are less likely, or if they do phone, you can divert them straight to the landing page, and you can say, actually, have a look at this landing page. We have a special offer on there. It also explains a little bit about the business as well. You can get their, if they have called you, you can get their email as well over the phone, so that you can check in on them and add them to your mailing list as well. Another priority should be building your mailing list. That should be something that is done on a daily basis. So anyone that you come across that is someone who could be a potential customer, someone who's interested in your business, that is something that you should not take lightly. It's an individual who's taken interest in what you do. They might not be a customer right now, but we're looking at kind of forward planning. So you can get them onto your mailing list. So I'll put here building mailing list. So building the mailing list, that is something that should really take priority each day. People that you're meeting, people that have inquired, everyone really should just get added to a centralized system, and then you're building this mailing list that you can then start to promote the offers that you have to people who have already got a vested interest in your business. Now, it's important for you to go through this process and see what is suitable for your business. Maybe answering phone calls isn't something for you. Oh, just dropped that. Maybe it isn't something for you. Maybe that's something that's just not important, and it's not urgent. It's not a task that you really have to complete at all. But there will be things on here that I'm sure you can think of that you might be spending too much time doing. Maybe you're spending too much time procrastinating. You know, a lot of us do procrastinate. Why? Because we don't have a board like this to really put our thoughts and processes down. Now, what we do with the project is we sit down with you and we give you kind of a little bit of guidance to think about the processes and systems that you should have in place for your business, so that you don't have to have everything in this urgent and important section. Not everything is urgent and important. There are things that can go in the different sections, and that will help you to clear your mind and have more confidence that you're delivering the service that you want to deliver. And the benefits of this as well is you'll be able to grow your business faster. So I hope you found that of value. We're here to support you. If you do want to get in touch, feel free to email us and we will follow up from there. Until next time, peace and love. Take care.